Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are in another city right now. Well, we left off in Harbor Town, but we're going to be starting this video in City South. And you'll notice here that we have an S282 in front of us. That's because I got the S282 license and I got an engine going and I learned how to run it. And then I forgot everything I knew on how to operate it. So then I had to watch a YouTube video that I had watched previously, but forgot all that information as well. So I finally took some notes down and I think I've got it. But the lead up to this point right here, because this train originated at Harbor in Town and it was recorded in a previous video. So the lead up to getting to this point was pretty interesting. We're going to share that now. I can't tell if that's better or worse. Fully apply, so maybe I need to go back the other way with it, then I don't know. It's not really going anywhere, so I don't... My gosh, I'm crawling all over this thing. Okay, gotta climb back down. Hold the lubricator. Look at the bearing. Okay. Or look, bearing oil. Gauge shows oil level in the bearing. Doesn't really do a good job of it, but sure. Oh, okay, there we go. That took 20 minutes. Okay, speedometer is 0 right now because we're not moving. Fill the firebox with coal again. Okay, we can do that. Is this like a... This is like testing me to see if I remembered all the things that I've learned. That's 4 scoops. It's 4 scoops of coal. It's taken me basically this entire time to figure this thing out. I don't know. This thing's about to explode. Let's give it another shot. This has just been a disaster. Where's that lantern at? This is crazy. I just can't believe it. Like we're actually running a steam engine and we're doing okay so far. I wow. That's all I can say about it. I'm still trying to make things work, I guess, and so that was pretty crazy, but we're back now and we're in the present time. We're going to continue this run to the sawmill with this S282 and these cars of wood scrap. So anyway, let's hop back to first person and climb aboard this thing, and I don't know, we'll see if we can get this thing moving again. I think the handbrake was already released on it. I've learned a little bit more about like how these controls actually work, so that was helpful. Like I'm pretty sure that has to come off when we're just kind of stationary to like get rid of any like water that's in the cylinders. Then this right here is like makes the fire big, makes the fire go down. If you go down like that, will reduce the temperature or the intensity of the fire. We don't have a whole lot of pressure, it doesn't seem like, and let's see what our water level's at. Our water's sort of good right now, I suppose, so we're not going to worry about that. But basically we have a couple knobs here. This right here gets rid of water, this adds water, which should be like off all the way, I think. I could hear water flowing in there. So we have that, and then we have the blower, which I think makes the fire bigger. So I think if we like do that, it's supposed to turn it on. There's not really like a way to tell if it's on or off. But anyway, we're gonna try to get this thing moving forward. We're gonna waste no time. And we'll go ahead and come off this brake right here. Pull back on the regulator. And see if we can make this train move. Good deal so far. So then basically from what I like have come to understand and how this all works is that this right here really helps you control your speed, even though it's, you know, it's the reverser, but it's also, you know, it's made to actually like do the thing and all that. So is my cutoff okay? I think the cutoff is good. We should just maybe do a little brake test here just to make sure. So I'm gonna try to apply the brake. All right, so that works. Good. I just wanted to do a quick brake test just to make sure. Yeah, so like learning how this all worked, doing a tutorial was not easy, and you know, I wasn't really talking too much on my departure out of Harbor and Town. So in this video, I think I have a little bit better of a handle on everything, and we can actually kind of commentate on running this. This is like still sort of my first impression of running the steam engine in the game. This is, and like as far as like train simulators go, I think this might be the most like intensive experience I've had when it comes to running a steam engine. Pressure's still going down, so I think we need to, I don't know, I'll try moving that. Oh, that's right. I guess it would help if I had fire. Oh, we don't even have a, yeah, I see. There's elements to this that you have to like, where's that shovel at? Jeez. That was alarming, but I guess it's a, we're learning now, so. Isn't that like the most like obvious thing you're supposed to do with a steam engine is have shovel coal and have a fire? There's not even a fire going. But I also, just, you know, disclaimer here that I'm not, you know, you don't think I'm a complete dummy, is, you know, I did save this and wait a couple days, so in my defense, I did actually think that the fire was, you know, still going, but apparently you have to restart the fire. We know that now. Let's see, so the fire temps, that's the pressure, that's steam pressure, that's the fire temp right there, and that's coming up, which is great. Water's still good, pressure's coming up, which is good. This, I guess, if you keep this up, it's going to, like, you want the fire to kind of warm up, get some pressure built, but we probably need to get a little bit of pressure built up before we start climbing this hill. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna get some more coal in here. We're gonna get some more coal, and then, so we're not wasting coal. We're going to close this dampener up and come back on this reverser a little bit once we get a little bit of pressure built up. There we go, that's working. We're maintaining some speed, I guess. Still got a little ways to go to get to the sawmill. You know, actually, this right here, well, okay, so maybe that's that's building up pressure, so we're going to keep doing that. Fire temp's up pretty good. I'm going to come down on the dampener a little bit. I can pull this out now a little bit more. There we go. We're looking good so far. It's making this grade, but I do know that there is a pretty hefty grade once we get up towards the sawmill, so hopefully we got enough pressure when the time comes for that. I'll come down a little bit more on that. I think we're doing pretty good. We're above 9, which I think is where we want to be. We're above 400, which, nope, temperature's coming down. Just so many working pieces on a steam engine that you really have to, like, you're always doing something with this engine. Like, you always got to be doing something to keep things, like, working and stable, because a steam engine is very unforgiving. We could be doing 70 out here. We'll pick up speed a little bit. Try to pick up speed, get some momentum going. The water's still good. Confidence is building a little bit that, you know, we're actually doing things properly here. I'm very happy with how things are going so far. Because I was a little intimidated over, you know, running a steam engine. To me, especially because just running a train on Derail Valley alone there's a lot going on, a lot of signs you're trying to pay attention to and all that, and so for me this is this is kind of adding to the learning curve a little bit by paying attention to how a steam engine operates and all that, and on top of that also trying to, you know, watch what's going on with the, yeah, we're still good on speed, to also pay attention to, like, what's going on outside. But so far so good, I would say. I think we're doing good. There's a part of me sometimes it feels like, you know, I would like to have like an easy mode, like a little dial button that I can just kind of control it like a model train with like a DCC controller or something, but it's fun to mess around with the actual thing, like the actual controls of a train, and even with Derail Valley sort of being like on the like outskirts of reality as far as like how things actually work. There is there's still a lot of fun with it. It's one of the reasons why I really like Derail Valley, because there's a lot of realisms, but it also doesn't become super technical either. So the game can still be enjoyable and fun. And are we speeding up a little too much right now? I think so. I think we're coming up a little bit too much. I can shut off the steam, and I don't know, I think I pull back on this a little bit. There's no dynamic brake on this thing, so gotta really watch ourselves. And I haven't been paying attention to the speed limit sign, so I don't know if we've got like a, I don't know which way we're going. Oh, okay, we need to definitely come off the speed a little bit. Where are we at right now? We are passing Coal Mine South, or at least the connection to Coal Mine South. Okay, well, we can pick up speed a little bit through here, so that's good to know. A little bit more steam up than so we're doing good with that. So the way I understand how these controls work is you use the regulator to like control how much steam is going to the cylinder, and then you use this, I don't know, reverser or whatever to, what do they call it? They don't have a name for it labeled here anywhere, but just the reverser, I guess. That's what's really controlling the speed of your train. Way too much brake. Goodness gracious. There is a like 50% chance we make it without a problem, because wow, why is it? It's because we're like fighting the engine's pulling because I haven't made adjustments. I haven't made the proper adjustments for it. So I'm using the brake to fight against it, which is not really productive. It's hard to see. Like, you could lean out the cab, I guess, and see better. That's an option. See, how's the fire temps going down a little bit? Maybe pull up on that, I guess. Water is low, so we'll add some water. Some water flowing into the boiler. This is a challenge. This was probably not the right route to take to learn how to use this thing. And then it's like, so you're on top of trying to, this is a beautiful site right here. Wow. Looks great. On top of trying to like remember to keep everything under control and the fire going and the water in the, like, all of that together is on top of like trying to remember if you're on like a grade or what have you. It's really a challenge. It really adds to the complexity of the game. Yeah, so brakes are off. What's the fire temperature? Fire temperature is really going down. How's the water doing? I can't tell. Can't tell if we've got water or not in there. I don't think we've got water in there because it's like a blue color when you get water. Probably because we don't have a fire. My guess is, yeah, we're out of. I gotta get the shovel back out. And also pay attention to the fact that we're speeding now, so we're gonna come off that. our hole in there. I think that's good for now. Close that back up. Is the water... I can't tell if the water's actually coming up or going down. Pressure's coming down too, which is probably not good. Check and see, I guess. I don't know. I can hear water. I just can't see any. Oh, just barely. There's just barely water in there, so we'll turn this back on, I guess. Oh, we also got to slow down again. Okay, well, I mean, this shows you like the reality of doing this. Yeah, we really got to slow down here. Coming up to a sharp curve. This is really a two-man job. Like, the reality is this was a two-man job. Like, back in the day, you need two people to do this. Picking up speed again. Okay. I feel like there's probably a mod out there that like maintains the fire and all that, so you just can worry about driving, because this is crazy. Wow. Like I said, 50% chance if we make it or not. Where are we at? Well, we're getting closer, so, you know, the odds are increasing. The odds are ever increasing that we actually do make it there. And my pressure's really going down. Gotta figure that out. Why is that? Water's still in the right range. Maybe that? Will that have any effect on it? Fire temp's coming up. Doing okay right there. If you run out of coal, you can just use your paper. Just burn your paper to keep things going. Yeah, we've lost so much. Thankfully, we're going downgrade right now, but I do know that we're going to start picking up speed again as we... too fast. That's not going to be good. I don't know how we survived that turn. Whew. This is nuts. Okay, so we're still losing pressure and have no clue why. We got water, which is good. I can probably shut this off now. Let's see here. We're continuing to lose pressure, and I'm not sure why, because we got a fire going. Fire temp was up. Interesting. Yeah, we're running out of pressure. That's not good. Why are we doing that? It doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, I don't want that. We got the brake on. Turn the bell off. I think we need to do that to get rid of some of the water. And then we just got to figure out what the heck we were doing wrong, because, well, now we got pressure. Interesting. Okay, well, we can start moving again, I guess. So we'll come out on the regulator. Right. No. Interesting. Coal, so that's going to be part of this equation, I guess. Get that going again. So we're burning too much fuel, which you are supposed to be controlling with the reverser and the dampener, I guess. So that's probably the issue there. Is I'm burning through. Maybe that's. Yeah, because we're going up now. So that's probably part of the issue, is that temp's going down and then pressure starts going down and, you know, all that stuff there. Water's okay for now. Let's see how far away we are. We're not that far. We're approaching the steepest grade, which is not good news for us, but do we have water in the cylinders? Okay, so far we're actually trying to pull that back anymore. Some more coal in there. Okay. If I just practice this a little bit more, I might, you know, it's probably like driving a stick shift. Eventually you figure things out and it becomes second nature to you. But as of right now, it's all very much a learning experience. So we go 40. We got a hefty grade coming our way here. So this is where we really want as much help as possible. mention at all. We were about to run right into that. Well, hey, we made it to the sawmill. Now we just have to back out and figure out what track we were going into. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's figure this out now. Wow, that wouldn't have been good. Okay, that wasn't good, but that's fine. We made it here. There's just so much to pay attention to that you're just not able to keep your eye on all the little thingies here. So first thing we need to do is consult our work order. C3I is the track we're taking this to, so let's figure out where C3I is. I've been here a handful of times. The first time I came here I stalled out with a DE1. I think we came in from this end and we're probably pointed towards the correct yard. 3I is this track right here. There's 4 tracks. So 3I is that one. All right, well, we're not too far from where we needed to be. We're gonna attempt to do this. Back this train out. Water's still good, pressure's good, so just kind of watch ourselves here, and then yeah, it's probably just fine, right? Yeah, we still got to come off a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's probably better. And then we can get that switch lined up. Man, what a time to be alive. You got a little remote control that can control the switches, yet you're still running with steam power. That switch is actually all, yeah, both those switches are good. So it was literally just that one misaligned switch. We got to get this thing pushed back to the forward position. And then we can come back on the regulator, put some steam in those cylinders, come off the brake, which hopefully still works. There was like a 50% chance we were going to make it, yet here we are. I had zero confidence. That we would do this, so I'm quite proud, even though there were mistakes made, you know. I'm quite proud that we actually made it. Alright, I think we might be into the clear now. We'll just do one more double check. Yeah, we're like one car length out. So I'd call that good. We'll go ahead and apply that brake, get ourselves to a stop, and I guess maybe open this up. I think you got to do that when you're stopped. Okay, so we'll go ahead and climb down, and then we'll go find, oh, we're right here. Perfect. So just kind of teleport ourselves into this office here. Oh, you know what did we forget to do? We forgot to cut away. there's always that, just that one extra step. So put the handbrake on. Put the handbrake on, close the angle cock, pull back up on the thingy, and then we can we? No, I think we got to be back in the cab to control it. Lantern's on the ground. Okay. Let's see. Break off. All right, that's probably good. And we can get back down. Okay, well, we did that part, so now we can teleport over to the yard office and turn this lighter and throw this lighter right inside the fire. No, let's put this in there and let's see if we got paid. Did we get the bonus? Good, we're gonna probably need that bonus. That's not a bad it's not a bad takeaway from this. We need to pay the fees down, which I'm interested to see just how much it's going to cost. Which it's going to... Were we paying for the tender? What was that? L045? Is that the... Why is it going up like that? Dang, I didn't realize the prices just go up like that. So, paying it down. Where's the thingy? Confirm, pay down, and then okay, 4,000 to do this. Okay, I think I'm done with the with the steam engine. That was not fun. That was kind of a rough experience right there with the S282. Yeah, is this was I paying for the tender too? I don't think so. See, yeah, let's see. No, it was L045 was the like the number. So, my gosh, yeah, that was not fun whatsoever. That was a nerve-wracking experience with this thing, but we did not have a boiler explosion. We did not derail, so there's a success as far as that goes. Like, I'm happy with that, and we were able to make it all the way to the sawmill, which is fantastic. I'm going to take a screenshot there, and yeah, so I don't know, maybe we try again in the future with something else. Maybe this would be more fun in a switching environment. I actually don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, so I don't know. Maybe just as like a fun thing to do on a track, on a section of track, you really know what you're doing, you know, but that was rough. Anyway, that's going to end it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching, and be sure to subscribe if you care to see more of my stuff in the future. And we're going to end it here. Thank you. Bye.